Now for this roll, we want the shiny side on the outside, so our textured side is going to face the ceiling. So we're going to pop it at the end of our mat, and remember, as I said last time, your string needs to be going lengthways. Going to just pop your hands in a tiny bit of water, and you're going to move your rice nice and close to you. So you're going to start with a really tiny amount of rice. Now, the beauty is you can add and you can take away. So if you mess up the first time, you need to add a little bit more rice, you can add a little bit more rice. And if you overdo it, you can take it away. So another misconception is people love to pile the rice into it, and it's just not the case. The smaller the amount, the better, because then you can pack in a lot more ingredient. But for this particular roll, we're only choosing one ingredient, so we need to be able to get that roll to close. So what we're going to do is we're going to notice on this piece of seaweed the lines. So there's 1, 2, 3 lines on this piece of seaweed. We want to cover that center section, so we want to leave 1 centimeter at the top and we want to leave 1 centimeter at the bottom for this particular roll. So as I said, we're going to take a small amount to start with, and we're going to start in the left hand side of the piece of seaweed. So we're going to pop it into the left hand corner, and we are just going to manipulate this across the center. Now, as I mentioned before, the rice is sticky, so as you go along, just rinse the rice off and go again. And you just keep adding, taking away until you have covered that center section. Now you're looking for a rectangle shape in the center. And then you're going to choose your ingredient to go on the inside. So as I said, for this particular roll, we're only choosing one ingredient. I am going to go for a cucumber. Skin side is going to face the ceiling. So you're actually going to embed this piece of sushi into the rice. So you're going to take it and you're going to pop it around 1/2 centimeter below center. So you're going to pop it in. And if it doesn't quite reach the end, that's absolutely fine. You just take a knife and you chop a little bit off at the end. And that's going to sit there. Okay, so now onto the technique. It's really important that your hands work in unison. So as your thumbs push forward, your fingers push back. And they need to talk to one another, because the bigger our rolls get, the harder it is to hold that ingredient on the inside. And that really is the most important thing. So it's like a little song in your head. If you keep telling yourself as your thumbs push forward, your fingers push back, I promise you with that method, rolling round, you will be fail-proof. Your rolls will always close. Paired with not packing too much rice in, we're pretty set up. So mat closest to you, seaweed closest to you, thumbs at the back, fingers in the center. So fingers touching onto our ingredients. So as I said before, as our thumbs push forward, our fingers push back. So we roll around once. So our thumbs push forward, our fingers push back, and we roll over once. Now at this point, we get 2 hands and we scoot across. And this is going to hold this into place. Now, what to remember here is we do not want to get tangled up in this mat. So we're going to lift it up. Now at this stage, I should be able to walk away from this piece of seaweed and it shouldn't move. So that's when you know it's perfect, it's in place. So you lift your mat up, again, thumbs at the back, fingers on your piece of seaweed, and you just continue to roll forward and take your 2 hands again and you secure that into place. And then once you roll this back, we should have our first roll of sushi.